Thank you, Ivan. Trust me with this. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
Basically, to recap a little bit what Ivan said, when you look at our revenue projections, and we'll get you to the slide here, we're looking at becoming over a $28 million company in 5 years. And when I told you previously about that was just over 2% of the market, the market for estrogen-free foods it's really huge. Not to quote our vice president, okay, I think I've said enough. And those of you who don't know what he said, I'm not even going to repeat it. So basically, what we're looking at here is every entrepreneur wants to come in and say, oh, this is a brand new industry, we don't have competitors. We know we have competitors. I was once told that the food industry is very sharp elbows, and we know that. But what we're looking to do is create a whole new category, and part of what makes us so valuable is our speed to market, and that we are priced. People aren't going to come in and pay $5 for 1 ounce of DelSoy. So we're priced very relatively stable as far as a market that's already shown us that it can tolerate certain pricing. And then what I wanted to just wrap up by telling you a little bit is I would like for you to know a little bit about Ivan's background. Pretty impressive, and he's very humble, but I wanted to give him a moment just to tell you a little bit more about who he is and where he's come from and what makes him a valuable asset to the DelSoy team.
I've been very fortunate to bring many products to market, from the health and wellness side to the pharmaceutical side, as well as from the food product side. Did a lot of commercialization, as well as retail, get to market strategies, as well as just education and awareness. This product is very interesting to me. It opens up a whole new category in the sense of people are asking for it, they want it, they need it. People do not understand this in our nutritional bank, so to speak, what they're actually taking into their bodies. If they had a choice to see that happen in terms of what they're putting into their bodies, they would be making better choices than what their food choices are, especially when it comes to children's nutrition. So, okay, so we have 2 minutes left, or that's it? Yeah. Okay. And with that, I'll say.
Okay, 5 minutes.
Okay, great.
Any questions?
Yeah, sure.
Are you looking to manufacture the product yourself or license the manufacturing?
We actually are doing both. We're looking to manufacture the product ourselves. One of the things that we've run up against is, as we've tried to find contract manufacturers at any stage in the game, they can do certain phases, but they can't do all of it. Because we have some intellectual property involved, we would like to keep it in-house, or we would like to at least have fewer eyes on it. So at this point, there is no contract manufacturer out there who can help us. We are really like to bring some jobs to Delaware. I mean, that was ultimately what one of the things that DelSoy was founded on, was bringing jobs and creating a product that would meet an incredible need for a highly nutritious product, and can also be down the line transferred into a humanitarian and food aid product. So we have a very strong value proposition underlying DelSoy.
Yes. Can you talk about your previous funding?
Yes, absolutely. We have already received $20,000 from the State Department of Agriculture to help us with the research. We are also approved for a $35,000 loan through the Economic Development Office here in the state. We have a small amount of funding from the founder and working capital as well for myself. And we also have an investor on board who's willing to put in up to $50,000. And so, we have funding in place, but obviously we still need a lot more. What this $415,000 would do was get our first 2 products to market and help us with the salaries and the production ramp up. Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell us what regulatory approvals you will need, and where are you in that process?
Yes, USDA approval would be needed. We are currently negotiating with the USDA. They're looking at fast-tracking us through the process. We've been in discussions with them for over a year, and they're very familiar with what we have coming to market. And so we have, as far as an actual timeline, I don't have one solid at this point. We're still ironing out the actual dates for that. Also, FDA, the FDA requirements for food packaging, that's what we would have to go through, and that's a process that's already been pretty much ironed out. So USDA is going to be the big one. Yes, sir.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the problem with estrogen in soy product? Because I was really unaware of that problem.
Certainly. Typically, soy comes with a lot of estrogen. It's called a phytoestrogen, which is a plant type of estrogen. And it can do the same thing in your body that estrogen does. There have been numerous reports out there about males becoming effeminate with the use of estrogen, in children, and also estrogen in pregnant women. They're getting too much of it, basically, in their food supply. And there has been, basically, a lot of our food products have estrogen in them, but a couple of campaigns were really pushed forward to show the estrogen in soy. And so that's really been something that we're looking to target with our campaigns, is just showing that the estrogen in soy, it's not the only place you're getting estrogen, but we've at least taken it out of our soy product.
One more question.
Mr. Wells.
Deb, can you say something briefly about the taste and why a kid in a school line would pick this over a cheesesteak or something else?
Absolutely. The original taste test we've done, people basically, they make me really just, put my hand up and swear that there's no peanut in it. It really tastes like peanut butter. It is the process that we use. It's a very soft and very creamy product. I remember the 11-year-old kid in one of our taste test groups went around and scraped it off of everyone else's plate because they didn't taste test, and the adults, they know what they're supposed to do. The child went around and was really trying to lick everyone's plate. So we've got some pretty positive responses. So we're not coming in here with a whole new taste that people are going to have to get accustomed to. They already know what peanut butter tastes like. And some families already also use things like soy nut butter. So we're coming in there with a very something that's very comfortable to them already. Thank you.
So Sam, also, we're going to be launching a suite of products there. The original product is going to be a liner product that you can be mixing with your current foods too. But we also producing a snack product, and this will be positioned as a POS product when the kids are going to be taking their meals as they go towards the checkout. This will be one of the things next to the candy bars and things that they will be able to grab and eat right at the shelf. So.
Okay, thank you.